Hello everybody. I very much hope that the sound's working. But in any case, welcome back to Dark Deception. Today we are going to destroy Jojo. Look at his stupid little face. Kind of quiet. If I move my microphone closer to my face, does that make it any better? And welcome, Uber Jackal. Good to see you again. But yeah, so we're gonna hopefully defeat Jojo. Last time we had some issues. We broke the AI at one point. Uh, Continue? Yes. Very much want to continue. Yeah, I tried streaming on, I think it was Thursday, but for some reason audio just wasn't coming out of Twitch. I think a lot of people are having issues too, so apparently it wasn't just me. Hopefully it's...
Don't let that thing near you.
Okay, there we go. Here's the boss fight. Shoot, what are the controls again? Okay, there's that one.
Finish it off permanently. Look, that of molten steel.
Okay.
The ticket prices aren't the most painful part of this experience.
So I'm just going to spend the first 3 rounds kind of getting used to the controls again. I
Don't let that thing near you.
think it's...
Going to beat
Oh, well that was stupid.
I guess the ticket prices aren't the most painful part of this experience.
Killed him with kindness way too literally. You can say that again.
That thing near you.
Okay, so what is the button again? Is it?
You're going to beat that thing.
Okay, so that's the button.
You need to find a way to finish it off permanently. Look, that vat of molten. Maybe if you lie still and bleed for him, he'll sing you a song.
Anyways, so the first thing I want to do, take this a little bit more strategically this time. Welcome, Avari.
Going to beat that thing.
We're still facing off with this guy.
Finish it off permanently. Look, that vat of molten steel is wrong. If you're dead, who's going to eat all this terrible pizza?
I'm gonna pretend he didn't say that. I'm also gonna watch you for a little while. Lucky, I guess, not Jojo. What do you think was Jojo? Oh, Joy Joy Land. Okay.
How are you going to beat that thing?
I'm also gonna try and figure out if I can break its AI again.
You need to find a way to finish it off permanently.
Because if I can do that, like right here,
Look, that
then we're golden.
it might be our only hope. Find a way to knock that thing in.
Anyways, if I can recreate that, then that would be really, really nice. Ah, it's still moving. Get sniped. Yep. Also, their name is Joykill. Oh, okay. Oh, I got distracted by the chat. Joykill. Gotcha. I forgot what their name was, but whoops. Oh, last checkpoint. That was almost bad.
That thing near you.
All right, I guess we'll
You're going to beat that thing.
try normally for a little while then, I guess, and
Find a way to finish it off permanently.
the best.
Look, that vat of molten steel below. It might be our only hope.
So that laser doesn't seem to move. Then it jumps.
Knock that thing in.
Then it shoots. Oh, well that was stupid.
You didn't have to wait in line for hours to
I was going to try taking it a little more strategically this time. Kind of learning its pattern and stuff like that.
How are you
So
going
it
to
fires
beat
a...
that thing?
Oops, well,
Maybe if you
I got stuck.
he'll sing you a song.
Also, if anybody wants to look up, like, you know, shifty ways to beat the game that aren't exactly intended, then that's always appreciated.
You need to find a way to finish it off permanently.
That's true, that's true. Then I want to just rely on my,
It might be our only hope.
no, well that was stupid.
I like the way you died before better.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Near you.
So,
To beat that thing.
oh, well, let's.
You need to find a way to finish it off permanently. Look, that vat of molten steel below. It might be our only hope. Find a way to knock that thing in.
Okay, so now it's stuck. Or not stuck, but occupied. Oh, well.
Maybe if you lie still and bleed for him, he'll sing you a song.
The handblow monster. Which was the handblow monster again?
How are you going to beat that thing? You need to find a way to finish it off permanently. Look, that vat of molten steel below. It might be our only hope. Find a way to knock that thing in.
Just quickly hit this one at its feet. Ah, that was stupid. Alright, what do you have in the chat? Oh, with the ducks. Impossible without alternative strategy, yeah. Oh, okay. Is it always going to be the circle closest to me, or hop? Yeah, that's a good point. So, he used speed boost a little bit too early. Anyways, so it resumes.
Look, that vat of molten steel below. It might be our only hope.
Oh, so it doesn't follow a consistent pattern each time. Or does it? I think we can find the pattern and kind of counter it. I just gotta wait for this to reload, or do I? Because he's gonna blast. Don't want a chance going there just yet, right so close to him. Oh, so there's the there's that thing. Ah.
You've been terminated. Humane.
It's always a circle platform, never a catwalk. Okay, that's very good to know.
Don't let that thing near you.
So. Oh, wrong button. Whoops. One.
You need to find a way to finish it off permanently.
So now it's gonna probably jump over to here.
Look, that vat of molten steel below. It might be our only hope.
And there's gonna be the single fire. Oh, never mind.
Find a way to knock that thing in.
Get over here!
Okay, time to bullet. Yeah. So we should be preoccupied at the moment, so I should be able to get this one before. Oh no.
I'm behind you.
So when it says it's right behind me, it is right behind me, then that thing says that thing which is about to throw an egg. Not all four. Did we got all four? Okay, nice. Okay, this is the part where things get dicey.
I'm coming for you, buddy.
Freeze, freeze, freeze! Oh, no, 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 no! Ah!
Death by fairy. I can't even mock you. It's too easy.
I thought my stun was reloaded, but it was not.
Don't let that thing near you. How are you going to beat that thing?
But yeah, whenever Penny talks, she shoots a stun egg.
You need to find a way to.
She says you again, I think. So there's a single. I think we assume that was.
It might be our only hope.
So there goes the laser, which I can use that opportunity to then get out of the circle. Yeah, the screeching chicken. Yeah. So I can use that. Get this one real quick. Which one's left? This one. So I'll speed boost for a little while. So there's a stun egg. I'll try and bait him into this corner over here. Ah.
Being terminated. Humanely, I'm sure.
Yeah, the screeching chicken, yeah. Let's go this way this time, maybe see if... I don't think it actually will make a difference left or right, but
You need to find a way to finish it off permanently.
so it's gonna jump now,
Look, that vat of molten steel.
but now it has to cool down, so it's gonna have to walk the long way and try and shoot at me with a single laser.
Find a way to knock that thing.
And I'm gonna bait you over here. Oops. That is not where I wanted to bait you. But stun, and I'll just speed boost over here real quick. Probably don't. It'll be close, getting close here, yeah. Ah.
Death by fairy. I can't even mock you. It's too easy.
So I think getting the hang of it. But yeah, if anybody has any potential alternative strategies, I'm not above doing that.
Beat that thing.
Yeah, that's well put.
Find a way to finish it off permanently. Look, that vat of molten steel below. It might be our only hope.
You look like you need a lot more joy.
Find a way to knock that thing in.
So it jumps there because there's a high amount of distance. Oh yes. Let's see if Bandit the Bot has any input. Not sure what you mean by alternative strategies. Okay. So apparently Bandit plays legit. Okay, so I think we have time now. We can get the last one. Okay. Cool. Hop. Jumps. Okay. Gotta wait for it, and hopefully we got it in the right spot. Ah, come on. Okay, Bandit doesn't know what you mean by alternative strategies. Can you cheat in games? You don't cheat, but use lots of cheats. Bandit the Bot, everybody. Master of contradiction.
How are you going to beat that thing? You need to find a way to finish it off permanently.
So, okay, so we have time to get this laser.
It might be our only hope.
So I don't think that
Find a way to
necessarily that it's on like a loop or something like that. I think it's more like based on where I'm located relative to it. So try and bait him over here. So I'm gonna bait him over here. Okay. Probably didn't need to use that, but that's okay. Oh, you just... Okay, I'll take a look at the chat in just a second, sorry. So it's got to wait out the cooldown a little bit.
You look like you need a lot more joy.
Freeze. Push the button. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Haha!
I'm your worst nightmare, buddy. You ain't kidding. You hear me? There's no way out for you!
Self-destruct sequence has been
Okay, I think this is a little quick. Oh, there's the wolf again. That's fine. I'll take a look at the chat again, 1 second. Oh, we have 5 minutes, plenty of time. Am I even going the right way? I hope I'm going the right way. Oh. Okay, then never mind. Just realized lasers dependent on how long it charges. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good call.
Self-destruct sequence
What are you doing this evening? Bandits in the UK today, apparently. uh, nice. Yeah, Bandit likes to switch between the United States and the United Kingdom, so who knows? Okay, we will not get hit in the face by one of these things to this time. Oh, we have plenty of time to get the elevator. Where's the button? There we go. There we go. Pizza cake. I think there is, yes. I think if you press Z, then that will take care of it. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, we can do that. The ring of... Oh, the ring piece, not the ring of peace. Okay, that makes more sense.
self-destruct sequence has been initiated.
No way it's just going to let us take it, though. Never that easy.
Unauthorized collection of ring piece. 2-minute security lockdown initiated. Security is en route.
You're locked in.
I do not like the way that sounds.
I'm lucky to freaking rabbit. Nobody. Nobody. Get over.
Oh, the game's lagging.
Please stay alive until the door opens.
Coming for you, buddy.
Okay, so just gotta survive for 2 minutes. I think we know his patterns reasonably well, if my game wasn't like running like a potato. So he's going for the long one. Oops. It's just a 2-minute staring contest. Ah, great. Oh, we escaped. Oh, never mind.
Well, at least you didn't have to wait in line for hours to die.
Self-destruct sequence has been
Please stay alive until the door opens.
Take that.
So,
has been initiated.
actually, one sec. I'm just gonna check the game options real quick. I'm gonna reduce them even further. Although, it is as bad as it can get. Maybe I'll mess with the... Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. There's an exploit I can do. Okay. Yes, please tell me more. Haha. I like the way that sounds. Warp through the Zone 1 door. Zone 1 door. Sure thing. I will... It's this one, I think. Warp through the Zone 1 door. Oh, I was right to it. Okay.
Well, at least you didn't have to wait in line for hours to die.
Zone 1. Keep running. What do you mean by warp through it? Oops.
Please stay alive until the door opens.
Like, this little thing right here? Oh, well, that was...
I guess the ticket prices aren't the most painful part of this experience.
Self-destruct sequence has been
Please stay alive until the door opens.
It's our customary slap in the face. Oh, oh, okay.
You are dead.
Yeah, let's just try again. Okay, yeah. Last checkpoint. Of course, I have to get slapped. Oh, I got caught. Wait a minute. Can I use... Oh, game's lagging. Ah!
If you're dead, who's going to eat all this terrible pizza? Please stay alive until the door opens.
I wonder, because he does stay still when he charges, so I wonder if I can just... Oh, okay.
By fairy. I can't even mock you, it's too easy.
I was gonna try hiding behind that monitor, but
Please stay alive until the door opens.
Coming for you, buddy.
it is hard because this level, I don't know why, it's lagging. Also, who built a security system that only lasts for 2 minutes? Like, that's kind of bad design. Like, so here comes the egg.
You look like you need a lot more joy.
Missed me. Almost charged. And deploy that. Wait for the speed boost to load. We gotta be close. Zoop away. Ah!
If you lie still and bleed for him, he'll sing you a song.
I'm not even trying to run anymore from that first part. I just enjoy getting smacked.
Get over here.
So it's disabled.
You can't kill me.
Ah, this is really hard to play. Ah.
Death by fairy. I can't even mock you, it's too easy. Please stay alive until the door opens.
Wait, what happened to my...
Can't run forever.
Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, it's the flashing lights, I think, that's causing the performance issue. Because the math required to update lighting in most games is usually what causes performance issues, so it's the flashing lights. I'm very sure about it, which is why the game's having an issue at the moment.
I'm right behind you.
No kidding. So I think the the speed boost lasts approximately as long as the cooldown for the skull. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, I can't believe I got out of that situation. That was surprising.
It's open.
What's open?
This is not over.
Oh, there's the elevator. Okay. And loading screen. Nice. I doubt we've seen the last of our friend Killjoy. Wait, are those zombies? Oh. Let's do that. Whatever. Oh,
So close. You weren't thinking about leaving already, were you? That really hurt my feelings.
You can't leave without saying goodbye!
Dinner time! Dinner time! Dinner time! I like my meat pretty bloody. You again? Too bad. I'm not done.
Yay! Mess him up!
I'm so confused.
That's enough. He's mine now.
Curse you, demon!
That felt pretty good.
I know, right? Weak mortal. Look at you now. I told you it wasn't over. It's all yours, boss. Sorry about the mess. Broke him down real good for you. I can see that.
Where'd he go?
How the mighty have fallen.
I'm out of here, I guess.
No use resisting. You're going to show me everything.
All right, thanks for stopping by. Yeah.
Now we can get to know each other a little better. Let's see what horrors lie in that little brain of yours, shall we?
I'm so confused.
That's better. I'll be stepping in for beers for this process. You don't mind, do you? Let's see what secrets lie in the dark recesses of your memory.
Oh, I forgot to disable that feature from Nightbot. So I feel like they want us to go to this light. Oh. I cannot see anything.
Keep going. We're not done yet.
Oh, I don't think it really matters what direction I go. It's just sending me. It's gonna probably try and jump scare me, to be honest. Oh, I can see something.
Just a little further. A family home. How charming. Who's the cowering little girl? Your daughter. How interesting. Not the daughter you wanted, though. A defect. Damaged. The same as her mother. I am getting sick of her public meltdowns. Why am I always being called out of work to deal with her, huh? From now on, you deal with her.
Deal with her? When do you ever do that? She's your daughter, you jerk. You don't spend any time with her. She's autistic and needs attention from a loving father. You don't even give her the bare minimum.
We both know she got it from you. You're the bipolar mess, and you passed it on to our kid.
I think the subtitles are off.
If I'd have known how messed up you were, I'd have never married you. Joke's on me, I guess.
Here we go again. Yep, that's all you ever say. Yeah, I know what you think of me. Sorry to ruin your life. All you really need is your money and your secretaries, right?
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Why can't you just be normal?
You pretend we don't even exist. Even if you hate me now, Tammy needs you, and all you care about is your stupid work. Tammy could drop dead, and you wouldn't even notice. What kind of man are you?
All I know is, you two are sucking the joy out of my life. Sick of it
Yeah, this got dark.
every single day. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear it. You just want to hear that nothing is wrong with you. And it's
Yeah,
all
can I just go back to the robot clowns? I don't really care about the story and lore.
They really killed the joy in your life, didn't they? That must have been a terrible burden for you.
Ah, welcome, next gen. Yeah, this game, quite. Oh, I forgot to. One moment. There we go. Ouch, yeah. No worries. Well, we beat Killjoy, uh, which was nice. But now we're kind of. I don't know. This I don't think this balcony is quite up to code either. Like, pretty sure the railing's supposed to wrap all the way around, but I'm no architect. Where'd the light go? Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go.
So you were not the best family man. Not much of a secret. This is small potatoes. Where's the real meat?
Is this where it wants us to go? Yeah, I think so.
When are you going to deal with your wife?
Look, I said I'd take care of it. Just an idiot. I will get
I'm gonna not look at that because I value my Twitch channel.
okay? Don't do anything stupid.
Your daughter is going to hate me though, right? That's going to be really awkward. Does she have to live with us?
Tammy is not the problem. Yeah, she's a messed up kid, but she won't get in the way. See, she's at that age where she doesn't like her mother all that much either. She'll side with me.
This is boring.
I'm getting tired of waiting for you to keep your word.
I'm gonna go into scary mazes with things that want to kill me.
Oh, yeah? Well, how's that new car treating you? Just like I promised, right? So, I'll meet you at 8 tonight. Elise thinks I'm going out of town for a conference for 3 days.
Okay, but don't expect any monkey business in some hotel afterwards. You owe me a night.
That's a neat little mug.
Till death do
That's a neat little lamp too.
so much for wedding vows.
Yeah, exactly. What happened to collecting the dots? This is boring.
There's no shame in indulging yourself. You only live once.
Can we like skip this whole cutscene? By any chance? I guess we're connecting these pill-looking dots, which might be alluding to using pills. Oh good, a hospital.
Ah, now we're getting warmer. Doug Hauser. How pathetic. So this is what you really look like. Quite the contrast. Your soul looks so much younger. Is that how
Hope there's a save after all that, yeah.
must be the narcissism?
It looks like we're just kind of going through all the levels then.
That up online. Quite a desperate act. What
Or we probably will be going through all the levels so far, I think. 'Cause like the hospital, there's been... maybe not, because I don't think we saw the office.
Tell me, Doug.
I don't know.
What's really eating away at your soul? Why are you so full of regret? Show me.
Ah, let me just, oh,
There it is.
ah, just need to charge my phone. I'm gonna unplug this machine real quick. It's probably not all that important.
Well now, this is more like it. Don't back away, Doug. Come closer.
Those are, I think we all know what those are.
What's down there in the water, Doug? A car? Is that them? Is that your family? How tragic. But why would you feel regret for that? You hated them, didn't you?
That's unfortunate.
You can't blame yourself for that. How? Unless... was it really an accident? Did you have something to do with it, Doug? What did you do?
Wow.
It's time to wake up, Tammy. Your dear father has come all this way to see you. Ah, there she is.
This is boring.
I can see why you were so disappointed in her, Doug. Not much to look at. Below average in almost every way. Must have been embarrassing to call such a disappointing girl.
Yeah, I can't even move.
After all, a man as great and accomplished as yourself deserves better. No. Am I wrong? What do you think, Tam?
Yeah, this is a cutscene. I can't.
Go give your daddy a big hug. I think he wants to tell you how sorry he is.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think there was really any way to get out of that.
You're my puppet now, Waldo. And I've got a job for you. It's done. Just a little present for Beers. Go ahead and toss it back. Time for Beers to finally pay what is owed.
What? You said I could eat them. You heard the boss hangry. Take out the garbage. Ah! Oh, all right. At least I got a bite. What a waste of good rib meat. Good night, sweet prince.
Bye-bye, Squishy.
There. Boss man says you gotta go, so adios.
90 deaths. Wow. Okay. So that was fun. Stop, let me click next. Ah, more cutscenes. I just want to get into the mazes. Ah, whatever.
There you are. What happened? What did he do to you? How did you escape? You're a bit worse for wear, but you're still alive, and you have the ring piece. Oh, such a relief. I thought you were a goner. That would have made all this for nothing. Capable souls are hard to find, after all. I'd rather not waste my time waiting for another. Yes, that was a compliment. Don't get cocky.
You got it.
Time to feel sorry for yourself. Take a short breather and pull yourself together. The next nightmare awaits and time is running out. To feel sorry for yourself, take a What the? What's happening? The eye! What did you do?
Did you miss me, Beers?
You idiot! You let him in! Do you realize what you've done?
Don't be so hard on the poor boy. I marked his mind. No, he resisted. But there was nothing he could do to stop it. You always knew this moment would come.
Is that so? I guess I should thank you then. If I finish you off here, getting the rest of the ring pieces will be much easier. Even this fool won't miss that.
How naive! Even now, you really believe you have a chance.
You think you can claim me, Malak? I'm not as powerless as I was before.
You've always belonged to me, Beers. Nothing will change that.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's gonna... You're gonna need to go to quite a few chiropractor appointments after that. That's really bad for your back.
real demon. To be beaten and at my mercy for a change. You think you're so clever, and yet somehow I always win. Beaten by a mere mortal. To think I was silly enough to fear you all this time. The ring's power is even greater than I imagined. What are you laughing about? What trickery is this?
What's the matter, Beers? Don't lose your confidence so quickly.
It doesn't matter how many clones you make. I'll destroy them all. I'm too powerful to stop now, Malak. I've beaten you.
That's a lot of clones.
Oh, one more thing, Beers. Do you remember what I said before? I promised I'd be coming, and that I'd be bringing your worst nightmares with me. Well, I always keep my promises.
Oh, hey, it's a throwback to all of our friends from before.
Get off me, you little brat! Don't you dare touch me!
What? You're not happy to see her again?
Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Aw, does it hurt, Fiercey? Should have stayed out of my room. Not sorry at all, are you? Well, that's okay. An apology isn't going to save you. I'm gonna help Daddy tear you apart, piece by piece. It'll be fun. Oh, goody! That mean man that took all my friends is here too. Hiya!
It was necessary. I had to do it.
Ah, yes, and it was beautiful work. I enjoyed your little offering. Too bad you refused to know your place.
Can I stab her face?
Yes, yes. There'll be plenty of time for that. But first, let's get what we came for.
Aww.
Ah, good. All here. I'll be taking these back now.
You filthy demon. Those are mine. He's taking the ring pieces. If you ever want to see them again, get up right now and stop him. No! Those are mine!
It's a recursive game. It's gonna take us back to level 1 at the end.
I won't let it.
Infinite loop.
Jeez, are you still whining? Shut up and die already!
You think you've won, Malak? You don't have them all. The one I took from you that day.
What? How did you bind that one?
I will always have it. Be gone from this place! Be gone!
Why didn't you just do that in the first place? Instead of, like,
You're only
getting stabbed.
The outcome has not changed, and the ring pieces are coming with me. I'll be taking your little puppet as well.
Alright. So. No, no, not quite back into the game yet. Still in a cutscene.
That's better. She can't interfere here. No more lucky breaks, mortal. Fate has finally caught up with you. Time for you to join your family. Permanently. Look around you. Do you even know where you truly are? You mortals have always believed in the existence of heaven and hell. It's a rather quaint and amusing concept. There is a dark dimension. All evil souls eventually gather there and wage war to become the ultimate evil. This place and my realm are a part of it. You've been meddling in my affairs all this time, but I am no ordinary demon. Over countless millennia, I have grown my army and my power with the rivals that I have vanquished and the mortal souls that I have acquired. You could say business has been booming. Bierce was one of those souls. She never told you her little story, did she? A century ago, Bierce offered her soul to me. She wanted to be a movie star, a trite request, but I agreed nonetheless. I just required a tribute from her first, a small offering. I gave Bierce what she wanted, but when I came to collect, she decided to get cute. She thought she could get out of her contract by using that accursed ring. However, I didn't become an elite evil by letting my guard down. Her little ambush failed. I shattered the ring and took the pieces, but it wasn't enough. One of the pieces formed a bond with Bierce's soul. She used that to seal herself into that annoying little pocket dimension. As if that cage could keep me out forever. In this place, having your power and ring stolen by mortals is not a good look. You both made me appear weak and vulnerable. That's bad for business. Now it's time to pay the price.
Here, let me explain my entire plan to you and then kill you. Then just waste everybody's time.
Let's get this execution started, shall we?
I'm here. How sweet. You brought a new companion for my babies to play with?
Yes, I have. Do they enjoy playing with mortals?
Oh yes. They'll be very excited. Oh yes. This one looks a bit weak though. Not very lively. They usually last longer if they have a little fight left in them.
Lucky and his gang got a little carried away.
Not that it matters, dear Malik. My babies always leave very little behind regardless.
I've told you not to call me that. You know I hate it.
But I like it. This mortal soul will be a bit harder to destroy. His time is not up yet.
I assume you can handle it. Take your time and make an example out of him.
As you command, dear Malik. Gather him up, my babies, and bring him inside. Keep the mortal in the kitchen for now.
I haven't...
Hey, they're having me for dinner.
Are the ring pieces secure here for now?
Of course, dear Malik. They are quite safe here.
Any last words?
Pretty sure I'm gonna take those ring pieces and escape. Oh, I can look around a little bit. That's kind of cool.
No, it's not time yet. I will help you. I will escape.
Okay, let's run a completely new character out of the blue. Ooh, that sucks. That mom is going to be mad. Okay, looks like we don't have any power-ups anymore. Kind of figured we'd get them removed at some point because we're getting pretty powerful. Oh, okay. See you later. Oh, there's a lot of these little turds.
Oh, so yet so dead.
Trigger teddies. Interesting. Sure thing. Thanks for stopping by. The lurk. I don't have a lurk command set up yet. Gonna go ahead and not go that way then, maybe. No way we can just walk out the front door. Nah. Where are the shards? I guess I'll go this way then.
Is that really the best you can do?
Watch out for bear traps. Oh, I'm glad the family of bears has a bunch of bear traps in their house. That sounds like a safe idea. Oh. Risha. So I think if we can get the door closed. Oh, they get through the door. Oh, that was a bad idea.
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious!
I must be doing something wrong. I definitely don't have any powers. What if we try going quietly? Yeah. That worked quite a bit better. Oh! That's not what I was expecting to see on the other side of that door. Ah!
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
Well, at least we get like a new set of death messages. Oh.
Watching you die was
Okay. Oh. Why did they explode? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, what?
Oh, so close, yet so dead.
So confused. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Huh. You know, looking at the map, I think I just came from where I thought I was supposed to go. So I'm guessing if we stick to this right-hand wall, then we should be okay. Ah.
So close, yet so dead.
Is that what they're called? Like, are these things called trigger teddies, or are there like? I assumed it was like a stuffed animal that would set off noise if it saw you, but I could be wrong.
There's a ring piece close by. This way.
Thank you, talking orb.
It's here somewhere. Find it.
Oh, I'm not very good at finding things. You may have to help me out a little bit. We all know how good I did at prey. Oh, okay. Oh, we're so getting destroyed.
What now? What happened?
It seems he escaped.
How is that possible?
Without the ring pieces, he won't get far. My babies will find him.
This mortal has an infuriating talent for finding ring pieces. Now that he's loose, he will try to find them again. What are you going to do about it?
The ring pieces are well hidden. He'll never find them.
Tell me, did you put one of the ring pieces in your attic?
Yes, one of them is in the attic. How did you know?
Because he's already there, and he's watching us.
I guess I'll deal with him now then.
Good. See that you do. Do not fail me. I want his soul torn apart and presented to me as a trophy on my desk.
Thank you, dear Malik. Leave everything to me. Babies, go and greet our guest.
Did you forget that now I see what you see? I might be away, but I'm still in your head, mortal. You can't hide from me. He's over here. He's over here.
Okay, so now we have... Oh, well that was...
Fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious.
Let's see, do we have any more powers? No, just invisibility.
Oh, what a cute teddy bear. Watching you die was
Maybe you have to jump down the hole then.
oh, what a cute teddy bear.
What am I supposed to do?
Give it a hug.
Oh.
It's quite fluffy. You're a dead man.
Ah, here we go. This is more like it. Oh, it's right on my tail.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so...
Oh, so yeah, they are bombs. Okay. I was wondering why they kept exploding.
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious!
Okay, so after I go through the door, I'll trigger the invisibility.
shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
I used it too early. So if I walk while being invisible, then maybe that will let me sneak past him? Nope. Ah, nuts.
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious!
So yeah, this is going good.
Watching you die was
Ah, that song's starting to get on my nerves. Hopefully it's not copyrighted, otherwise I'd be in big trouble. So I'll try invisibility and walking. And they do not see me. They seem to walk into each other quite a bit. Which is good, because they're walking to each other and not me. You know what? I'm going to just kind of hang out here for a few minutes, just let that recharge. Then we can snag the last 5. There we go. Look at that. Slow and steady wins the race. Whoops. There we go. Get to the basement. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. What just happened?
so close, yet so dead.
Is this the basement? Oh, maybe it was that place that was protected earlier. Oh. Going to not go that way. Yeah, I think it's just the back here.
It's open now.
Thank you. Ah, good. Yeah, pretty sure you might be fooling yourself there, my friend. The magical wisp.
Ooh, in the basement now, are we? Well, don't let me stop you. By all means, keep going. Nothing scary about that hole. Go on, step inside.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Quick little loading screen, I guess. Another cutscene. Oh, am I able to move around? Okay. Just assumed that was a cutscene, but perhaps not. 306 shards.
So many tunnels. Don't get lost.
You don't get lost. I mean, it's hard to get lost if there's only one path and it's just a straight path. I don't know how I was supposed to fall down that. Doo-doo-doo. Hanging out in this tunnel. This looks very slippery. I'm sure I'm not in proper splunking attire. So I could probably slip and get pretty hurt if I'm not careful. Oh good, it doesn't fork. That's good.
He's in the tunnels. Why the rush? Please, stay for dinner.
Ah, welcome back. Not much. We were just... Oh. Oh, wow.
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
It's pretty... Oh, it...
Watching you die was worth
He's stuck with the fact that the game is still in beta. I don't know if this game is still in beta.
it. No.
It's
Stop
pretty buggy, so I would imagine, probably. But yeah, you didn't miss very much. We're just kind of running in this underground cave system now, underneath the cabin, I guess?
Oh, so close, yet so dead.
Oh.
Stop him!
Oh, welcome, SDVKR. Welcome.
Shredded by a teddy. That's so pathetic.
Oh.
Don't you dare touch that!
Oh, what the heck? Sorry, I got confused.
Was
Oh, Stardew Valley, KR. Okay, no, thank you for. Okay, I'm glad I could pronounce that properly. Yeah, welcome. Had someone call you and try to get them to take their two cats. Oh.
no.
Anyways, I have no idea what we're supposed to do here. I think we're supposed to use the teddy bears to make or explode,
Those are my power.
It's a bit of a mess right now.
but I'm just kind of confused. Anyways, if anybody has suggestions, let me know. But
Don't you dare touch that! You can't run
Is it too
forever.
dark for you? Such a shame.
and don't worry, the graininess is actually the game itself. It's not my stream going all haywire.
That's so pathetic. No.
Are you gonna take their their cats there, Vari? Oh, what the heck? Confused.
Oh, so close, yet so dead. Don't you dare touch that! You can't run
It's
forever.
a bit of a mess right now, but I hope you won't judge. Is it too dark for you? Such a shame.
What? You don't like bear, huh?
This game is kind of funny, yeah. But very slow, yeah.
Don't you dare touch
I keep forgetting to read the messages.
Watching you die was
A chance. Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't you dare touch that! You can't run forever.
You're waiting for chapter 5? Apparently we can hurt her with these boulders, but let's see. No,
Oh, so close.
don't look
yet
close to you.
so
Okay.
dead. No, stop him! You can't run forever.
So it did say something about pools, but
Upsetting my babies.
you're upsetting me.
Mother knows best.
Nice.
Watching you die was
That's such a good sound effect.
dare touch that. You can't
My
run
babies
forever.
are a real blast.
Let's see.
Oh, so close.
With
yet
one of the
so-
boulders once she pops up. Don't know what that means. Are the sounds off? Yes.
Don't you
I
dare.
have that muted. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so they should be fine now. Let me just...
That's so pathetic.
There we go. Yeah, I accidentally muted that. So, we got that working. There it is. Yeah, there we go. All better now.
Blow him to pieces.
Watching you die was worth it. No, stop him! You can't run forever.
Hmm.
I don't like running.
Can't really pick that up.
Watching you die was worth
With one of the boulders when she pops up. I don't know what they mean by that, though.
it. No,
Like, what boulders do I hit her with?
you can't run forever.
You're upsetting my babies.
Oh, I don't have that one enabled, unfortunately.
What? You don't like bear?
I forgot to enable that one. It's that one's to test for Backseat Gamer, that Wilhelm scream sound effect. Just using with the Twitch chat, which worked pretty well. Yeah, but
Make yourself at home.
I'm so confused.
So close, yet so...
Oh yeah, and I forgot to disable that message from Nightbot, so don't worry about that.
No, stop him! You can't run forever.
So do I like...
Is that
What just
really
happened?
the best you can do?
So we obviously can't outrun Mama Bear.
Don't you dare touch that! You can't run forever. Watching you die was worth
Yeah, I know, right?
it. You can't run forever.
Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't outrun them. You know, all I have is the invisibility effect, and that doesn't last for very long.
Bear hugs.
Hmm.
Gah! Don't you dare touch that! You can't run forever.
Apparently we have to use the bombs to...
So close,
Well, that's...
yet so dead.
Yeah, anyways.
Gah! Don't you dare touch that! You can't run forever.
Boom.
I'm just gonna watch her for a little while and see what she does. So eventually does catch up, yeah.
Hugs. No! Stop him! You can't run forever.
I just want to share my love with you. Being a single mom is hard.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
There has to be something I'm missing. Well, there is obviously something I'm missing, otherwise I'd be able to beat the level. Or I'd at least know what to do.
I don't like running.
Watching you die was worth
But yeah, if anybody has any ideas, that would be very much appreciated. because I am not sure what to do.
It's a bit of
Bang bang yikes.
but I hope you won't judge.
Yeah, I figured it's something to do with the teddy bears, like having to damage her with
All fun and games.
the explosives, but
Beats your face. Then it's hilarious.
I'm not too sure how to trigger that.
Gah! Don't you dare touch that. You can't run.
And my instructions are run, so
You will die.
maybe if I just kind of like, oh, never mind.
Is that really the best you can do?
Teddy bear no cute but run faster. Okay.
Gah! Don't you dare touch that. You can't run forever.
You play too rough.
Oh, so close, yet so dead. No, stop him! You can't run forever, mortal.
You will die here.
Watching you die was worth the wait. No, stop him!
Hmm.
Can't run forever.
Such a naughty.
Watching you die was
That time I was just trying to see if I could
stop him! You
what I could
can't
do.
run forever.
It's a bit of a mess right now.
What? You don't like bear
Hmm.
hugs? Gah! Don't you dare touch that!
So I was able to get around them one time, but
You don't
know.
like bear hugs?
oh, okay. Not entirely sure where I am in the level.
Don't you dare touch that!
Yeah.
You can't run forever.
I just entered the cave.
You will die here.
This is the first time I'm encountering Mama Bear.
It's all
Uh,
games until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious.
but anyways,
Gah!
what was my last boss? What was my last boss? We just defeated Joy Kill, or Killjoy. And then there was that really long cutscene that that you saw. And then I ended up over here.
Is it too
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
Yeah. Then I got all the coins. I did a little bit of running around in the caves underneath.
Dare touch that.
And yeah, now I'm running away from Mama Bear apparently.
You will die here.
Watching you die.
Hopefully that's helpful.
No, stop him! You can't run forever.
Just want to share my love with you.
Okay, no problem. Hopefully that's helpful. I don't really know how else to describe
You won't judge.
describe it.
Is that really the best you can do?
It goes through the useful hints so fast.
You can't run forever. Watching you
Hmm.
die was worth
She'll sprint if she gets too close. Okay, I've seen that.
it. No, stop him! You can't run forever, mortal.
Hmm.
You play too rough.
No, that didn't work.
You don't like bear hugs?
Do you have Primal Fear? Unfortunately, I don't. The only thing I have is invisibility at the moment,
You can't
which doesn't really do much because they can kind of see me
die was worth
already. Oh, that was another useful hint, but of course they took it away so fast I wasn't able to read it.
You can't run
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Primal Fear at this point.
Blow him to pieces. I just want to share my love with you.
You won't.
Wait a minute. This is new.
Your luck is unbelievable.
Was the game just bugging out? Yeah.
That looks pretty. Imagine if
Yeah, I think the game just
you were. Why not just throw yourself?
was bugging out, and that's the reason we couldn't do anything. All the shards in this zone. Okay, so now we have a little bit more. Oh, and now we have stun and invisibility, which is going to be very helpful. I'm assuming we have to go this way, but we're going to have an issue with some bear traps. We don't have teleport just yet. Ooh, that's quite the bear trap. Huh.
Don't you dare touch that. You can't run forever.
What?
You play too rough.
Watching you die. What?
I've never been more confused.
No! Stop him! You can't run.
That's what I did last time. Last time I was kind of walking along these things.
I have plenty more.
Does that slow them down, maybe?
I don't like running.
Oh, so close, yet so dead.
He's a speed boost, but I don't have the speed boost.
No! Stop him! You can't
You're upsetting my babies.
You're upsetting me.
Being a single mom is hard.
Is that really the best you can do? Gah! Don't you dare touch that!
Okay, so if I walk across here, will you follow me?
Is coming to get you.
No. I'm probably gonna die this time. I just wanted to see. Hmm.
You play too rough.
Interesting.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic. No! Stop him! You can't run forever.
Oops, that didn't work. Yeah, I'll try running across these stones, because that seems to,
I don't like running.
I don't know, seems to work a little bit. Or not.
Watching you die was
Maybe the stones deal damage, which make her slower?
dare touch that. You can't run forever.
I don't think the invisibility does anything at this,
Your mother?
but anyways. Yeah, when you don't get stuck, yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, so close, yet so dead. Gah! Don't you dare touch it! You can't run forever, mortal.
Hmm. Maybe it's certain ones that you're supposed to run on, like the ones that are more flat.
Mother knows best.
Oh, got stuck on the lamp. Ah!
Is that really the best you can do?
On a single side. Okay, that's a good idea.
Gah! Don't you dare
The ones on this side seem to be more flat, it looks like. Such a strange mechanic, though.
Too rough.
And make sure to actually... Oh,
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic. Gah! Don't you dare touch that. You can't run forever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll try both this time because we got close last time, but I don't know. This seems kind of strange.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's
This Teddy Ruxpin sucks. You said it. Maybe I'll try the other side of the cave then.
Don't you dare touch that. You can't run
Is
forever.
it too dark for you? Such a shame.
I think for this one you have to kind of run up like
These are a
this.
real blast.
Oh.
Watching you die was worth it. Don't you dare touch that. You can't run forever.
You hurt my babies.
Huh. So the fact that she said that,
Treat your mother?
really?
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious. Don't you dare touch that. You can't run forever.
Like, to be honest, I think they gave us the most useless power up in the game.
Is that really the best you can do?
Like, any other of the power-ups would be perfect in this scenario, except for this one.
Stop him! You can't run forever, mortal.
I just want to share my love with you. My babies are a real blast. You'll see.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic. Don't you dare touch that! You can't run forever.
My babies are very hungry.
What? You don't like bear hugs? Don't you dare touch that! You can't run forever.
It's a bit of a mess right now, but I hope you won't judge.
Watching you die.
Suggestions. Not a fan of the way the game looks. Yeah.
Don't you dare touch that! You can't.
Banned it in his suggestions.
Your mother?
What? You don't like bear hugs?
Not scared of cats. Well, that's good, seeing as your daughter's allegedly a cat. Maybe I'll just try running normally this time.
Now I've got you.
You won't have.
Oh,
There's no. Your luck is unbelievable.
so maybe the secret is actually that you have to just run normally and nothing to do with rocks at all.
Imagine if you could. Why not just throw yourself into the pit and get it over?
Okay, so I'm guessing we don't go that way. What other way is there? I did try that though. Yeah, I did. Yeah, the first like 10 or so times I tried that, but I don't know. Yeah, because I did exactly that on my first few tries and it didn't work. So I'm surprised that that did work. Yeah, there's nothing on the map at the moment. It's blank. Okay, so I think it does want us to go this way if we zoom out on the map, but there are these bear traps. Oh, that's good to know. Like the soulless eyes of Mama Bear. You said it. Okay, there we go. Here's the maze we all know and love. Ready for whatever horrors await us.
Don't let him find the other ring.
Those are my powers.
Not sure what that was, but I'm just going to pop into invisibility mode for a quick sec.
I wonder what would happen if those got a hold of you.
Finally some dots, yes. This is what I've been training for. I don't like all these tubes, by the way. I'm sure something's going to jump out of them. Oh, maybe not. I'm just trying to get to the back and get the far ones first. Miss my magnet. That makes things so much easier. Huh. Or these tubes, which appear to serve no purpose. I'm assuming we probably can't swim. So I think we can stun. We'll see what happens. Great. See, this I can deal with. Like, it makes sense what I have to do, and you know, as long as you... Ah, there we go. See, this part of the game is fun because it actually works.
Don't let him find the other ring pieces.
The little dummy can't find me.
I wonder what would happen if those got a hold of you.
Oh, that's interesting. So they'll explode when that gets triggered. That'll be useful for probably the boss fight, where I probably will have to use them to destroy the Mama Bear.
What? No, Agatha, you can't also. Stop annoying me. I'm busy.
Wait, Agatha's not joining the party, is she?
You don't like bear hugs.
I don't like how it's referring to a spiked ball form.
I wonder what would happen if those got a hold of you.
Well, that's not the button I meant to hit, but that is okay. Now we'll go with the far ones, I guess. So the thing is, I try and start and get them all, like, methodically, so it's easier at the end, but then I always end up getting sidetracked and then collect them in a weird pattern, which makes it difficult later on. And we'll blow them up. There we go.
Make yourself.
You can't see me.
No, Agatha, you can't also look. Stop annoying me. I'm busy.
Such a naughty boy.
Get wrecked. Ah, I missed one. I was very much hoping that I wouldn't miss just a random one over there, but we'll swing back for that one a little bit later. All right. There we go.
Why won't you just die? What? You've collected half the shards. How are you still alive?
I'm still alive because you haven't figured out how to kill me yet.
Come give Mama a bear hug.
So much fun to do. Uh-oh.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so...
Click the button, just all the explosions. That is a fun feature, but anyways.
Don't let him find the other ring pieces.
I wonder what would happen if those got a hold of you.
Make yourself at home.
Just gonna scoot by ya real quick. Don't mind me.
Mama Bear, do your job!
Oh. That's useful. I'm very glad we got that. Okay. We're golden. Hopefully we keep that after we die, because we all know I'm going to die very soon.
So unbearable.
Boop. Yeah, they're kind of spaced out, so the magnet isn't like
Competence.
super effective, but it has a quick reload, so I don't really mind. There we go. Get a little twerp was following me. There we go. We're in the 90s now, so should be good. Nice. Oh, I missed some. Did we? No, I don't think we did. Oh, there's Mama Bear.
Die!
You will die.
No, I won't, because I have the power of friendship on my side. Nice.
My babies are infinite.
I have a feeling we're dead soon. There we go. I am dead. Now am I gonna have the magnet is the question I'm worried about. Yes, okay, we still have the magnet. That's very good to know.
I wonder what would happen
Oh.
if those got a hold
Nice, bandit emote.
I'm surrounded by incompetence.
Bandit would know what to do. Oh, great.
Is that really the best you can do?
Would he? I don't know. I guess I'll have to spend some time and train Bandit to play this game too.
I wonder what would happen if those got a hold of you.
There we go. Do you have any more shards for me? No. That's fine.
Do your job.
So at least all the remaining shards are pretty clustered together. That will make things a little bit easier to collect. Ah, 3 left, nice.
It's a bit of a mess right now.
Take that. 1, 2, got it.
Got all the shards. Don't get cocky. There's still no balance for you.
Bandit can't beat it, but can beat the story. Wow, excellent job, Bandit. Can he beat the game Dark Deception? Well, maybe Bandit means like he can't 100% the game, but can still beat it. I don't know. Who knows? Well, that was really easy. Just put me in front of the door. Not good, but working on it. That's funny. Whoa. Oh, there's a rope. Oh, or a ladder, okay. I was gonna make a forest joke, or the game for the game The Forest, but this is a ladder, not a rope, so can't make the joke.
Now I've got you. Mama's coming.
Oh, so this is the pool they were referring to.
Come give Mama a bear hug.
Hmm.
It's all fun and games until
What just happened?
face. Then it's hilarious.
Oh, what do we have here? I think this is just completely out of our reach. But, let's see. Hard to believe these claws. Nice. Not sure it's not as hard as it sounds to play video games with claws. And what's the next message? It's your wife. Wife's doing great. That's good. Do we like toss this at your face? That's good. Glad to hear. And its wife is doing good. I think we're supposed to chuck the rocks at her face.
Now I've got you.
So do you just like... Huh! Oh, that was really weak. And I hope this is what they mean by the spike ball form. Worst whack-a-mole ever, yeah. It's whack-a-mole, but you're the mole.
Come give Mama
So, ah, yeah, great.
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face.
One
Then
of the
it's
boulders.
hilarious.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's what I was doing. So I think we're all good. That was. So there's probably a number of times the hands will pop up, which is probably the consistent number of times. So 1, smack. 2, smack. 3.
Come give Mama a
Okay.
bear hug.
So let's see if that number is the same each time. 1.
Is that real?
Okay, that was. One.
It's all fun and games
Oh.
until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious.
Does speed? Do I have a speed boost? I doubt it, but I'll give it a try. I do not have speed boost. But I have stuns. That might help actually. 2. That was too early. Oh. Oh no, I need a rock.
Coming to get you.
1. 2. Oh. I see what they mean. Okay.
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious.
So that's 1. 2.
Watching you die was
So 1. Oh, I'm dead. Or not. So that's 3. So any minute now she'll pop up.
Give Mama a bear hug.
I'll take that back. The next time she pops up, I'll try stunning her. I think that's 2.
Now I've got you.
Did that work? It did not work. So annoying. Two. There has to be some kind of pattern. 3, okay.
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
Ah. 1.
Is that
Oh.
really the best you can do?
One. 2. 3. Where's the rock?
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
Yes! I think that worked. 1. 2. 3. Ah, come on.
So close, yet so dead.
Oops. 2. Well, that is getting deleted. I think that was 3.
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
So, oh, so that definitely worked. That was a close one. 2. 3. A rock will then spawn. Nope, that's a 4th.
Is that really the best you can do? Is that really the best you can do?
Oh, that was really close. Okay, so you cannot pass there.
Watching you die was worth
Yeah, I hate all the boss battles in this game. They're just annoying. I just want to be chased around a maze with murder monkeys. That, I guess that's a tall order.
Watching you die was worth
One. 2. Oh, good, we got a rock. Ah, no, no. Nuts, 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 nuts. Okay, we're good. I think it's gonna be one of these. Probably this. Ah, of course it's in the far one. Then go back for this rock. 2. Oh.
Is that really the best you can do?
That's 1. Two. 3. And she'll pop up on this side. Ah. One. Two.
Watching you die was worth the wait.
I'll just try running in circles. Work with Agatha.
I just want to share my love with you.
Gotcha. Okay, so we do have a little bit of range with that. That's good to know. Two. Three, so this could be it. Four. Oh, that was really close. So 5.
Give Mama a bear hug.
Ah, I missed. Oh no.
You don't like bear hugs?
So close, yeah. Oops, sure, okay. Maybe we'll go for the invisibility this time. Okay, then she start getting some rocks.
Give Mama a bear hug.
Stupid, no rocks.
Was
Yeah, this is getting pretty annoying, actually. Two.
you don't like bear hugs? Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
Shreddy bear. I like that much better. Yeah, that is much better than were they target teddies or calling them? I don't know. Shreddy bears are much better.
Come give Mama a
Pick up the rock. Come on. 2. Three. Rock spawns.
Now I've got you.
And 1. 2. Grab that real quick.
You don't like bear hugs.
What happened there? There's the rock. Nope.
Come give Mama a bear hug.
That worked. With those exact sound effects too. Oh dear.
Watching you die.
Really? I don't think that actually does anything. I probably should save those for the Shreddy Bears, which is how I'm going to call them from now on.
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
Okay, so we do have quite a bit of range, which is good to know. So that's 1. Little turd bear. So hopefully that neutralize that. I lost count. I think that's 1 or 2. I can't remember.
Watching you die was worth it.
Oh, pick it up. There we go. So this should be. Folks are here up. Head up. Did not mean to use that. So what's that? Oh, that does work. Okay, good. We don't need to be super close range.
You don't like bear hugs.
So I think I'm actually going to try and stick towards the middle. That way you have, it'll spawn in these middle few, which I can get away from easy. which I say as I run away from the middle area.
You don't like bear hugs.
Being there's a whole other region, I doubt this is going to be the last boss fight either.
Now I've got you.
Ah, thank you for being in a nice close one. So I always assumed she would pop up in a far one, but I guess it's just random and it was by coincidence. Alright, I'm gonna need a rock. There we go.
I just want to share my love with you.
Huh. Oh, that was a trap. Ah! Ah!
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face.
Yeah, you can't quite make it through there, even though it looks like you could. The hitbox won't let you get through.
Watching you die was worth it. Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
Yeah, I don't think we can squeeze through here. No, definitely can't. Can't get through there either.
Watching you die was worth it. Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
Alright, so there's a rock.
I just want to share my love with you.
There we go.
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face. Then it's hilarious.
Wow, I definitely haven't heard that one before. All right, I think this game's starting to annoy me now. So I think we'll flip something else for a little while, because I don't want to quite end the stream here. But yeah, I think we'll pop over to a different game. I agree. Yeah, it's getting kind of repetitive and just frustrating and not very much fun anymore. But anyways, so we can pop into Just Cause, Zoo, Roller Coaster Tycoon. We do Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. Those are the ones I can think of at the moment. But yeah, if any of those sound interesting to you, let me know. I can pop into that. Uh, yeah, probably for any one or two. But do you have anything going on in Planet Zoo or Coaster? I have both the games installed. I went through the tutorial of Planet Zoo and I skipped the tutorial for Planet Coaster, but we can do one of those two. Uh, yeah, want to do? I know you like roller coasters, so want to do Planet Coaster? Coaster? Okay, I figured. I will be right back.